My name is Greta Bell, and I work at Fresno State's Graduate Writing Studio as an online staff member. Today, I'm going to be telling you about our online tutoring meetings. Hopefully, if you're watching this video, you're already scheduling appointments with us, but if you're not, you can find our phone number and email address on the screen. So call us or email us to set up an appointment. And if you'd like, we can set them up for you via Zoom, which is our digital meeting platform. Zoom meetings are great for when you want writing assistance but can't make it to campus. Maybe you work, but you have a long lunch break, you live far away from school, or you're going to be traveling when you need help. Not a problem, you can still meet with us. All you have to do is let us know when you're scheduling the appointment that you want to meet with us via Zoom. And now, I'm going to take a minute and walk you through what you can expect from a Zoom meeting. A few minutes before your meeting is scheduled to begin, your consultant will send you an email containing a link to the Zoom meeting. After you click on this link, you should see a pop-up prompting you to open Zoom meetings. If you don't see that pop-up, click Download and Run Zoom instead. That will install the Zoom client and will also pop you into the meeting. In either case, once you find yourself in the Zoom meeting, you'll see another pop-up prompting you to join audio. If you're connecting from a laptop or a tablet, it's likely that your device has a microphone built in. However, if you're joining from a desktop, or if your device does not have built-in audio, you can plug in a headset instead. Using a headset is actually my preferred option because I feel it gives the best audio and it eliminates potential feedback issues. Just make sure you plug the headset into the computer before you click the link to join the Zoom meeting. In either case, if you're using a headset or the onboard audio, you would click the Join Audio Conference by Computer. If you don't like either of those options, you can call into the meeting using your phone instead. You'll find all the information necessary to call into the meeting on the Phone Call tab. Dial the provided number, and then follow the prompts to enter the meeting ID and participant ID numbers. However, we're just going to click the Join Audio Conference by Computer link for this demonstration. Now that you've done that, you'll be able to talk to your consultant. However, there's one final step to make this meeting efficient, and that is to share your screen so that your consultant can see what you're working on. Once you click the Share Screen button, you'll have several options, the easiest of which is to share your desktop. However, keep in mind that doing so will let your consultant see everything you have open. So prior to the meeting, take a minute to close any documents, photos, or web pages you don't want to share. If you don't want to share that much of your computer with your consultant, you can select a single document to share instead. Just keep in mind that you won't be able to then open another document, perhaps the prompt or an email, to share with your consultant without ending the share and beginning a new one. Once you've selected your screen share option, you'll see that Zoom has become this little toolbar. Sometimes it can get in the way. You can just click and drag it if it's not placed somewhere you like. At this point, you'll be talking to your consultant, and they will be able to see everything that you've shared with them. They can't, however, directly interact with your screen. This means that you need to do all of the clicking and scrolling necessary to move through your document. Your consultant can, however, annotate your screen, which means they can underline, highlight, or add arrows to draw your attention to particular moments on the document. At the end of your scheduled meeting, all you have to do is click Stop Share on the toolbar, which will then bring you back to the original window, where you can then click Leave Meeting. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you schedule a meeting with us soon.